Hello, welcome back to my channel on this amazingly lovely, beautiful, sunny day. It says in here it is 12 degrees, so 60% humidity. I haven't seen 60% humidity for months. It's always been like 99%. The boy has got a smiley face, so you see that? So that is awesome. Today I have bought my onion sets, so I am going to be planting these in trays, letting them sprout, and then once they've sprouted enough I will plant them out. I've got Red Baron, I have got Stuttgarter, and I have got Centurion. So let's get cracking. Just before I get started with the onion sets, I wanted to show you my new gloves. They are Virgin and Ball, and they are, I think it was called Love Your Gloves or something like that, but they are so soft and comfortable. I'm going to be using these today, and I'm going to be using them in the garden going forward, but I don't want to use them for the mucky work because these are my old gloves and you can see they are absolutely disgusting. So I'm going to carry on using them if I've got anything mucky to do, but these are my new gloves for this year. Okay, I have just sieved my bucket of compost. I've got my trays out, so let's get started. Tray one. Okay. Let's go for Centurion. 50 sets, £3.99 from Hillier's Garden Centre. So it's not bad, is it? £3.99 for 50. I bought this little green sheet from Temu. Just so that it clips together, just so that I can, once I've done, I can just pick it up, put it back in the sack. So rather than have to spend my life sweeping around. Okay, so obviously onion sets are mini onions, and I'm just literally gonna stick them in. I will be netting my onions from day one this year, in the hope that I don't get that allium leaf miner again. See, once you plant something like that, it's sprouting, but it's mouldy. It feels like it's squishy a bit. There's mould there, but it's sprouting. Would you plant that? Let's see what it does. Obviously, if you're a first time grower, you can quite easily tell which way is down and which way is up. That's where the roots are going to come out, and that's where the little sprout is going to come out. So it's definitely not hard to do this. So nice today. The weather is glorious. I can feel the sun on my back. It just makes a huge difference to your mood. I'm going to have to clear a shelf. Okay. Alright, so that's tray 1 down. Where am I going to put these? I'll have to make a space. Okay, so I just made a little spot there. One thing I must remember to do, which I sometimes forget, is write a label. So these were Centurion. Tray 2, so let's just do the rest of these. See how many we get. So there's 50, so if there's 24 in there, there should be 26 left. So I get, you see that one is definitely not a viable onion set. So we've been had, look. To move you over. We've got 2 spaces. That was a dud. So we should have had another 3, maybe. There's 2 spaces. No, 4. Another 4. Never mind. Never mind. Just give them a... To be honest, it doesn't really matter what they're called as long as we get some onions that are nice and store well. Let's try and put a few of these on. So these ones are the Stuttgarter. These are a rounder set. Oh, one thing I didn't get was some shallots. Might have to go and have another little look. Darn it, I've got to go to the garden centre again. They're getting smaller and smaller and smaller. You put them to bed and then you tuck them up, and hopefully they'll grow. There's a bee, a buzzy bee. Okay. Stuttgart. I could get a table at the garage in here. That's what I need, like a pasting table. Yeah, that's a good idea. Get a couple of pasting tables. Get one long one. Oh, that's a good idea, Alison. That's a good idea. Oops. Drop that one on the floor. Here, 1, 2, 3. I might get a couple of these smaller ones in. That one there. That's a dud. That's completely shriveled. Can you see that? One more in here. One more. How many did we get of them? 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah, so there's 50 in this one. And that's not really going to be very happy in there, is it? Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Right, last one's Red Baron. 50 sets in here as well. So let's see how we go here. Get the big ones in their own little tray. And then I can probably put 2. These trays are a bit bigger. Probably get away with putting 2 in each then. And that's not looking good. You can have a tray of your own. Red Barons, last off. Let's go for the good ones. I can hear a seagull, and we live so far from the sea. It's unbelievable. You know that sound when you just know you're at the seaside? That's what it sounds like. Ooh. Okay, I've got some spares. A few in there. Might have to have a fight there. Right, Red Baron. Stop doing that, pen. Okey-doke. So I just had a bit of a moment. I put my onions here. These are, I had a spy in here, and this was the Ailsa Craig, and look what's happening in there. Get a bit of warmth and that's it. They're coming now. So I've just planted all them onion sets, and actually maybe I didn't need to, but Bedfordshire champions are doing all right. And then, oh, Red Baron, they're coming. There's a few little green bits in there. Ugh. Oh well, I'll have double onions this year. Double onions. But then I just decided to get my clothes horse in here and put all the... This is quite a handy little tool actually, because if I have trays that fit on it, I could just slide them in and out. It could be like a temporary structure that actually works. So yeah, I could probably put my other sweet peas just under there. Let's see, hold on one sec. Let's grab one, stick it down. Ta-da! How good is that? Wow. Revelation. Woohoo! So at this point in the video, my microphone had stopped working and there was no audio, which was not too good. So basically I am going to show you that I want to grow Jerusalem artichoke. I've bought 2 packs. There's 2 corms in each pack, and I've been wanting to do it for a number of years, so I'm very happy that I've got these. I was talking about putting the artichokes in a pot until I can sort my bed out that I want to put them in, because they can grow very, very tall. So yeah, I think I was just reading the pack and trying to understand how to do it. I've prepared the pot with some compost at the bottom. I'm just now opening the 2 packets that I have. Oh, I snapped off a bit of the corm, so that wasn't too good. But yeah, it came out and it's got some little shoots on it. It's also got roots, so it's already trying to grow in that pack. So there's 2 of them in each pack. Hopefully they'll actually be bigger when we come to harvest. But yeah, you can see it's got roots and it's got little shoots. So I literally just popped them in the pot. I wasn't too sure which way to put them, so I just laid them down. I had a little read. It didn't tell me what really to do with them. It just said place them, I think it was 15 centimetres deep and 60 centimetres apart when I actually go to put them in the bed. So yeah. I then got the other 2 out of the pack. That one was a lot bigger, so I put that in. And then the other one, yeah, so the second pack was a lot bigger than the first pack, I think. And then I just tipped the soil out from the bag into the pot. And did the same with that bag as well. And then I just got the rest of the compost and I just topped up the bucket. I probably didn't need to, because literally this is just temporary until I'm gonna put them in their final place, which is, it's got grass on it at the moment. It needs to be dug. It says on the packet that you need well dug soil, so I'll need to dig it. So this is only temporary until I do that. So yeah. So that's the end of my video. I did do some other videos of me sowing watermelon, cucumber and cauliflower. I also pricked out my chili plants as well and put them in some little trays, but I will show you all of that on the next video, because I appreciate this is quite annoying and I'm not sure it's very good. So anyway, I shall catch you all on the next one. See you later. Bye.